What's up, everybody? I'm Solo with ZeroCut. I'm the founder of our new innovative product, the ZeroCut Ear Wand, with our future launch coming with more products. Today I'm with
Omar. I'm the owner and founder of HomeyPropertyCare. We're a lighting and cleaning company.
I love that. So Omar, how you been? Hey, tell me a little more about yourself.
Good, bro. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited. I've never been on a podcast.
Love that.
Yeah, I don't shoot much content. So I'm excited to start talking and get to know a little bit more about each other's businesses.
Love that. So for you guys that don't know, me and Omar, we've known each other for a while, since middle school. You know, we both had that strive to be entrepreneurs. We've done little side hustles every now and then. I did curb painting, car detailing.
We were rivals.
We were rivals
Yeah.
at once upon a time in middle school. It was fun. But, you know, we were both there for each other. We both support each other. He supported me a lot when I was in Yuma, and he was in Phoenix. He would support my car detailing business, promote. So that's why I love my boy Omar right here. And we've both been grinding it, scaling up our businesses.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I remember. What do you remember when we first met?
I want to say it was soccer.
Yeah, it was during soccer.
I think it was.
It was during soccer.
I wanna say
No, it was PE class.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it
It
was
was
PE
PE,
Yeah.
Woodard Middle School, and then soccer, and then we started talking. I think what made us close was just the fact of business.
Yeah, we both had like kind of I guess maybe a go-getter mindset, because I didn't get into business until I was a sophomore in high school.
I think you were more locked in than me though.
In the
In
beginning.
the beginning, yeah, you were definitely. I think it was more about having fun than getting my money up.
Yeah.
Omar definitely was.
Yeah, we were comp. You were
Yeah.
what was the name of your company?
What was it? Oh, Services Plus.
Services Plus.
Yep.
Curb painting.
Yep.
Nah, for real though, curb painting really helped out a lot. How did you get started, like being an entrepreneur?
So, I mean, that's always been there since I was little. So I would sell lemonade, sell candy in school. But what actually made me start my company was I always knew I wanted to be an inventor. I was like, what am I going to invent? I feel like everything's already been invented. There's nothing really you can do. So I was always stuck on that. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me try different things. I tried drop shipping, anything you see on social media with all these guys are making money, like day trading, freelance brand scaling. I tried it, and I found no success in it, and I found no passion in it. I was like, man, how am I going to get rich? I want to get rich. How am I going to do this? So it just came to a problem, and I thought about, after a haircut, I get debris, residue all over myself, and hated it. So I was like, you know what? Let me search up online. Let me buy something I could solve this issue. I looked, couldn't find nothing. And then, light bulb over my head. And I just started designing. I started drawing. I just started cooking up every day in Yuma. I was going to a library every single day. There wasn't a single day I didn't skip going to a library. And then they were closed on Sundays, so I would go to Barnes & Noble and just keep working at it. And I just took about 6 to 7 months of, designing and concept drawings. And then I finally pushed everything into, when I got enough capital, I started pushing into a legit business and filed all the paperwork, got a manufacturer, and just started producing.
Dude, that's tough. How did you get your capital?
So it was all money I saved up. I had money saved up from my car detailing business in Yuma. I used to work at Walmart. So I saved up all my money, and I paid for my schooling, my apartment, and then I would use the extra for ZeroCut. And it was kind of a big gamble, since it was either I go all in with my business or I'm broke. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put all the money I have into ZeroCut, and then the ROI was worth it. So
Yeah.
But how about you? How's Homey? How's that going?
Well, good. Everything's going really good right now. It's about to be the end of the year. The year didn't exactly go how I wanted it to go, but I mean, I'm still grateful, and I'm still.
How so? What made it not that good?
Well, I guess it all kind of just still falls on me at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I had bigger goals and bigger ambitions for this year. I guess like revenue wise and growth wise, and things I wanted to try that I never got to try. But it was all on me. I wasn't really that intentional throughout the entire year. I was kind of just winging it. which, I mean, for winging it, we still did pretty good. But
If you don't mind me asking, how much did you guys make this year?
well, so far right now we're at like 270,000. We're probably gonna end the year at 300,000
There you
or
go.
barely scratching, which, yeah, it's good. But this year we wanted more. We talked about it at the beginning of the year, me and my partners, which I have right now currently one partner. His name is Gael. He's a G. Gael, if you're watching this, I love you.
Shout out Gael.
Shout out Gael. He's a G. We had bigger goals. We wanted to at least hit 500,000, but we didn't do that, but it's all good. We learned a lot. And one of the things that we learned this year was starting a subscription-based revenue model, which is a game changer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when do you plan on bringing that into Homey Property Care?
No, so we already do.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Sorry?
so
Okay.
it's our memberships. We have different memberships where you could get this for window cleaning, where you get your windows cleaned twice a year, 3 times a year, or 4 times a year, and that basically 2 to 4x is like the contract value per customer.
Okay.
So, for example, if a customer's like normal rate, like to clean their house is like there's just a number, right? 250. If they sign on a quarterly or on a biannual, right, it could either be from like $500 to $1,000 like per year. You get a
wow.
couple of those, you're
Racking up.
yeah, you're racking up. Like next year we're already at 150,000, like already like on the schedule.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's just
Dang.
window cleaning, and then yeah, it's a game changer.
So you mentioned Gael. He's one of like the lead managers for, how big is your team? Like how many sales reps and technicians do you have?
So good question. Yeah, so Gael, he's in charge of the marketing and the sales, right? So I guess you could call him CMO. Right?
Okay.
He deals with all the like marketing stuff and all the sales. So what he really does, kind of in the name, he advertises. He goes out. He knocks on the doors.
Okay.
He sends the messages. He makes the creatives. Anything to do with like marketing and like sales, he does it. I handle all the operation, as in like the fulfillment of the job, keeping the customer happy, keeping the employees happy. That's what I really like deal with.
Yeah.
I'm more in the field than Gael. Currently, right now, we have about 4 people besides me and Gael working with us. Like, but we lost a couple guys throughout this year. Probably
Yeah.
we went through like a total of like 15 different guys.
What's kind of like that problematic of that hiring and keeping your sales reps?
Well, that's another really good question. So I guess with technicians and sales reps, like they're just 2 different like personality traits. So like speaking for the technician side, a lot of the technicians, the reason why there's like I guess like a lot of them like coming in and out, it's more so like I'm just not really that good at hiring, but
Hey, way to keep it transparent.
yeah, I'm just really not that good at hiring. But there's not really a good like recruitment funnel that I have going on for Homey as far as like on the technician side. And then a lot of the guys that came in, they just either didn't have a good work ethic, they just really didn't get along with the people on the team, which is a no-go because you don't want to build a bad culture, right?
Of course.
And then just I mean things that really just kind of like just didn't end up working out, like for the technicians. Now for the sales reps, we had 2 previous sales reps besides Gael this year. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me think. Yeah, 2 other guys. One of them, you know him really well.
Yeah.
He the thing with him, I just don't think. Maybe I guess I could take responsibility. There maybe just wasn't enough like leadership on my part. But at the end of the day, like with this specific sales rep, he just kind of like really didn't like it. Like it wasn't really his thing, and you can't really force someone to do something that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't really making that much money, so no real proper good training,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my concern too with sales reps. Right now I'm going through the process of, hiring sales reps, and I haven't really hit any bumps yet. I mean, I've kind of already terminated 2 of them because
Really?
yeah.
Ooh.
I don't want to say their names,
Oh,
but
okay, yeah, my bad.
I've terminated about 2, just because they weren't, they have to want it. You can't make someone want it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I always say, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's all up to them. And, but the people who did decide to stay with me in the beginning, definitely plan on taking care of them really well in the future. I do see ZeroCut becoming a real huge company. And so, yeah, so right now I'm just pushing out content and everything to kind of hire the sales reps to bring them in. So, what I have my sales rep do, basically, for you guys that don't know, is ZeroCut we're hiring sales reps throughout the United States. Doesn't matter where you're at. And what we do is we hire them and we have them push and go into barbershops. So we either talk to barbershops, the personal barbers or the owners. And what we have them do is we have them collect bulk orders. So when they collect the bulk orders, the salesmen get commission to the bulk orders. They sell the product at a wholesale rate, and then the barbershops push it out to the clients at a retail rate. So you both get profit. So that's what I'm working at right now. Right now we're doing a mass production, getting that situated and push it out and everything. We're building a market for it right now. Like I said, it's first of its kind. So I definitely have to tap into it and see who wants the product. So
yeah, bro,
that's where I'm at right now.
No, for sure, especially with like developing a new product, like something that's never been done before. Exactly. Like I didn't really think about what you just said. Like actually, like creating a new market for it, because there's no actual like market for it because it hasn't been done before. So
no.
Like, how do you plan about going about that?
Honestly, just it kind of catches someone's eye when you tell them, hey, this is new, never been made before.
Yeah.
They're like, well, what does it do? And then it's not till I talk to a lot of these people where they're like, wow, that is an issue that I never really thought of. I kind of just like stuck with it. They thugged it out, basically. They just like, whatever, it goes away. And so I was like, well, once you want to be feeling clean after your haircut, when you want to go to Target after your haircut, you want to look clean, feel clean. So that's when I came up with all these product drops. And, when I talked to these people, they were very interested and loved the concept of it. And the demographic it ranges really high from, teenagers to all the way to older gentlemen. So, I mean, it's even for ladies too. Ladies, if you guys get fades, it's always there for you as well. It definitely has an audience. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy to build it up, and a lot of people have been interested. A lot of radio stations, a lot of different people who I was surprised were interested. And so it's been really good networking too, because a lot of people don't do product development anymore. They kind of feel like they already invented everything when there's a lot more you could invent. And so I plan on, after ZeroCut, I plan on doing a whole new product. I already have designs and
Really?
Yeah, I do, actually. I don't want to say it because I'm gatekeeping it. I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay,
I do have definitely new invention ideas to come up with. And then a little bit more like what I plan on for the future is, I kind of plan on building all these companies from scratch and then selling certain companies and then going into private equity. I want to be like Mark Cuban and just own everything.
Just own everything.
Just own the Lakers. Like, I'll just wake up one day, own the Lakers.
Like you own the Lakers.
Yeah, why not? So it's like, that's what I want. I just want to be like buying everything.
No, for sure.
Own everything. I want to walk into a restaurant. They're like, oh, he's the owner. Like, get him his seats.
Yeah. So, what kind of like pushes you, like, every day to like get out of bed and go get it?
Honestly, it's a lot of variables. It's the fact of how young I am, seeing how I'm a 19-year-old while everyone is kind of just partying their life away, just having fun. I mean, I get the concept of having fun. I have my fun as well.
For sure.
But I'm an ASU student, and someone who lives on ASU, seeing the culture that I'm surrounded with and seeing the kids that are my age and what they decide to do with their time is really eye-opener. I'm like, I need to motivate. It motivates me to be like, not be better than everybody, but be better for myself and kind of put myself out there to a standard that a 19-year-old could be. It doesn't matter what age you are. You can do anything you want to do in your life. And as well as a big thing is my faith. Christ is a big thing for me. Wakes me up every day, so I live for him. He died publicly for us, so I live publicly through him. I'm not shy to admit that or talk about him. And, as well as my mom and sister, my family, definitely them. I didn't grow up really great as far as like well, I wasn't born in wealth or poverty. I got everything I needed, but I definitely want to give everything that my family wants. You know, it was always needs that we got. I want to give them their wants and treat them nice.
100%.
But how about you? What wakes you up?
Well, most importantly, God, right? I've gotten really, really into my faith this year, although I'm still flawed. Of course,
I feel like I've been drifted so far lately because I've been so busy, and I feel you, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I have my ups and my downs, but I mean, I still try my best to stay very, very close to Him. You know, try to get in the Word as much as I can. That's what wakes me up every day. You know, living for Him. And then it's also like the more and the more I think about it, like everything always comes back to the people I love. You know, like that's really what wakes me up every day, because you know all the stuff that I want, all the stuff that you know one can get is pointless without sharing it with those you love. You know,
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if you were there the day at church. They had like a sermon. They were talking about this one guy. He got everything he ever wanted, right? Everything. But God put him alone on an island, completely by himself. And he was just miserable. Like
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
sermon.
Like basically, like to sum up the story, it's just like it's pointless without like those you love. So that's the reason why I wake up every day. You know, to exactly like you. I was also born with everything I needed, but I wanna definitely get those wants.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and you know, I just want to beat my competition. I'm very competitive, and I hate losing. I hate losing more than I like winning.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, man, I wish I was born a Nepo baby. And I think about it, I'm like, if I was born a Nepo baby, I would have had no ambition. I would have not been at all where I'm at. So I'm grateful for where God put me in His path. So praise Him every day.
You'd want to be a Nepo baby?
I thought about it, but it's like, well, because when you kids told no so many times growing up, like I want this, no, it's like,
yeah, true.
But at the end of the day, I was surrounded more by memories than materialistic stuff, so I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Here. So like, right now, what's like the current state of your business as far as like sales?
So, right now, only thing I've been racking up right now is about pre-sales for certain like personal barbers that I know. Right now, I'm kind of building, like I said, a market, content, because I don't want to push out a product and nobody even knows about it. And I'm just going to have all this inventory, no sales being done. So right now, I'm just racking up content, market, people who are interested. And then I plan on doing a huge mass production inventory push. And just that's when I have my sales reps go out there, and it's just going to be collecting all at once. So I plan on doing that pretty soon, actually, the next coming weeks. I got my first prototype runs in, so those units are here that I can give to my sales reps. And once they're going to have that, they're going to use that as their demonstrations. And once that's out there, we'll start racking up sales. I've already got the system down, you know, my CRMs and everything like that. So
yeah, what are you going to tell the people who, because I feel like this is one objection you're going to get a lot, where they're like, what about me reusing the same like ear wand on like different ears? Like, isn't that unsanitary? Like, what do you have to say to those people?
So we created the silicone to be very hygienic friendly. So you're able to, I mean, it's the same concept as someone who would put a Q-tip in there. They run it through both ears, you know. So it's every time you're using it, you run it through your ear canal and you rinse it off. If your ears are dirty, that's kind of like your own hygienic issue. But as a concept of someone who is a clean person and has clean ears, all that's meant for is to design it's designed to pick up those hairs. It's not designed to, you know, clean anything as far as like your ear canal skin or anything like that. So that definitely is a good question. I do think about all those other questions that people ask me that are kind of negative.
Yeah, but you shouldn't let them deter you.
No, yeah, for sure. No, it's all, with a new product, there's always going to be flaws, always.
Yeah, of course.
So all we do is we take it in and we improvise and we modify how we need to do the product to make it better. So that definitely was a big thing, though, because it is designed to be a hygiene tool, and you need to be very hygienic when using it. So you're going to clean it up, rinse it off. Yeah. It's reusable.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that part, though, just take in the negative feedback,
mm-hmm.
And then just learn and then, put it back into your new product. I feel like a lot of people get, deterred by, rejection or, negative feedback.
Oh, no. It's a fuel seeker right there. I love that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how do you do as far as, haters? Anybody kind of hate on the beginning of your company and then?
Well, no. As far as, haters, people have only shown, support to my face, right? I know that there has been a couple people who might have, talked bad about what I do for work, maybe just because they might think they're better than me or something.
Mm-hmm.
Human nature, of course, it kind of gets in my head. Sometimes I'm thinking are they right? You know what I mean? But when I really think about it from a logical and practical standpoint, I'm okay, well, I'm here and then they're there.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm doing this and they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know where I'm heading to. They don't know how much I'm making, et cetera, all these other things.
A lot of people don't know what's behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. And at the end of the day, if somebody tells me something about how to live my life, I'm not going to really listen to them because that's fine if they want to live their life that way, but this is how I want to live my life.
Exactly.
This is my life. You do what you want.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want.
I definitely struggle a lot with the hating.
Really?
A lot of people hated on this in the beginning.
I bet, especially with developing a new product, people are probably oh, you freaking dumbass.
So many people talk crap about me trying to, it was just an idea I would tell these people, and they would talk so much crap, dude, you're not going to go nowhere with that, all this. Just people who are really toxic, and I was damn, why are you hating on a dreamer, man? I'm just trying to, I don't know, and I just never let it get to me. I kept going every day at it, and those people who hated on me turned into my fans real quick.
Yeah.
Once they saw me on TV and everything, so once they saw that I was advertising and seeing my content, so yeah, it's definitely good.
You were on TV?
Well, I've been on interviews with different people, such podcasts and stuff.
Oh, that's
Remember
true. That one podcast you did with that guy.
Yeah, I was on different podcasts, and I have a upcoming radio show I'm gonna do too, stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When's that radio show?
December 19th.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I just found out today too.
They hit you up or you hit them up?
No, I hit them up. I was like, hey, I'm interested in your podcast. I feel like I can be a good fit for you. And they loved everything about my product and everything I pitched to them. And they're like, yeah, come on in. So, I'm looking forward for that.
Hell yeah. That'll be sick.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, so it was lovely talking with my friend Omar. Definitely going to be pushing out more videos like this. Anybody who's interested, go ahead and shoot us a DM. Definitely would love to have you on here. Talk about your journey as a young entrepreneur. Even if you're not young, we still take you in. So, but if anybody wants to see my stuff, it's ZeroCutCompany.com. And then my Instagram is @_ZeroCut. And you can see all my socials, my content right there. And
yeah, same thing. It was great. HomeyPropertyCare on everything.
He's all over the valley. Hit him up.
All over the valley. Yeah, if you guys need any, permanent lights or any, Christmas lights, or you guys need those windows cleaned or, other kind of glass cleaned.
Hit up homie. Call your homies.
Just chill.
Your homies got this.
Your homies got this.
And remember, end every cut with ZeroCut. All right, thank you guys for watching.
All right.
Yeah, have a good one.
See ya.